Shalom, Makim. I'm giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who teach and rule well, and salutation to all the Akim and all four corners of earth who's pushing this truth and sincerity. Shalom, Makim. This is my response video to the brother who was was at his job place, and encountered some Edomite preachers out there pushing the word, or pushing, spewing out their madness, and Jake was out there and he got kind of emotional, got caught in the moment, but at the same time, man, we have to be, you gotta be, what's the word I like to say? Seen but not seen, so to speak, man, because these people feel our presence already. They could, you could look at us and tell, that, a regular person is a joker. We're not playing games. We're not for the masses, so to speak. So our tone and the way that we come, is not going to be appealing to the regular people. So that'll be the first sign people see upon us, as well as the way that we carry ourselves, man. All aspects of the man come, is what we deal with. The fortification, strength, that courage, because the things we do, you have to be you have to have courage to do these things, to go out in front of your enemies, in front of society, and letting them know, what's going to happen and what's happening. But at the same time, it's a time and place for everything, man. And this word is for Israel, man. It's for Israel, and we're gonna offend people, man. When we're out on the highways and byways through this word, we're gonna offend them, man, because the Bible was for Israel. A lot of these other heathen nations try to pick up the scriptures, and they'll try to just hold the scriptures, not knowing what they're reading, not knowing what they're breaking down, but they still feel, and then they'll try to put themselves as different people throughout the Bible. And most of the time they're wrong, but it's a time and place for everything, and then let them know. And at the job place, you gotta be like Clark Kent. And this is Matthew 10:6. But go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to let them know who they are, man. So for us to be arguing with other nations, that's not cool, especially not at work, man. That's nothing that you want to do, If they agree, if you tell them something and they disagree, then keep it moving, man. We know what's going on. We know who we are. We have the scriptures to back up everything that we talk about and go through. These other people, we tell them who they are. They can't tell us who we are, So you should don't waste your time, man. You see it, but then you don't see it, But at the end of the day, this truth bubbles in our stomachs, so sometimes we gotta let it out. It's just what it is. But at the same time, you gotta refrain, hold back. We know the name of the Lord. These people don't. They'll call him J Man. They'll call him Yeshua. They got all sorts of different titles for him, But we know the true name of the Lord, man. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. This is Matthew 5:11. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and prosecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake, man. And that's what, because we know the Lord, the name of the Lord, we will be reviled in the time, man. People will hate us, man. We're not gonna be we're gonna be a reproach to these people, they're gonna come looking for us very soon, man, in different ways, man. Some gonna need help in some in violent ways, but you still have to hold on to what we have, and don't blow your cover, so to speak. Don't blow that cover. Superman doesn't blow his cover, man, for nothing, man. Clark Kent, Peter Parker doesn't blow his cover for anything, man. You gotta still go home. You gotta still go to school. We do the Lord's work. We're out in the highways and byways, but we still have to have jobs. We still have to maneuver in society. So it's not wise to to carry on, and try to break people down. Not even break people down, try to make people understand what we're doing at some of these job places, because they will buck up, man. Even our family members will turn against us very soon, man. Some of us are already going through that. So what makes you think somebody at work ain't going to turn against you or try to buck up, But yeah, these times we're coming in, you have to be wise, man. Wise. because wickedness is all around us, man. You know, this is Proverbs 16:20. He that handleth a matter wisely shall find good, and whosoever trusts in the Lord, happy is he, man. You know, so it's all about being wise, man, in this wicked society, man, being prudent, man. You know, because, you know, this man can lose his job. They could probably try to pull a lawsuit because he did try to run him over with his cart. You know, he threatened him with his cart. But at the same time, it wasn't that much, but it was enough for him to lose his job, possibly. You know, anything could happen, man. We're in this devil's system, man. You know, so you have to have that wise, that insight, man, to know what to do and what not to do, man. When to speak and when not to speak, you know. But yeah, man, that seemed like a pretty good job. He was chilling, doing his own thing, man. You know, had his cart and everything. And you know how Esau works, man. Because you got to keep that job, man. You got to keep paying them bills, man. You know, all of us have bills. We're in this truth too. You know, it bubbles us up at work that we have these weirdos over us. But that's just part of the curses, what we got to go through and dealing with, man. It is what it is. You know, this is Ephesians 5:16. Redeeming the time because the days are evil, man. Yeah, man. So you got to remember the times that we're in, man. You know, you keep in mind the times that we're in, you know. Keep in mind that Esau runs everything, that we have to go to work, that we have to deal with him, we have to communicate with him, you know. But at the end of the day, in the back of our minds, you know, whenever we go to camp or make our videos, you know, that's when we could unleash on this devil, man. You know, think about the groups previous they've been out there talking about this devil and what he's done. And when the devil gets upset, he'll come cut their cord, man, so to speak, man. You know. So we know the devil's gonna come and cut our cord, or, you know, whether it be, you know, push us off the corners, you know, push us off the internet. The time's coming very soon, man. So, you know, just redeem the time and keep that in mind, man. You have to keep that in mind, man. You know, at the end of the day, you know, this is the Lord's show, man. The Lord put Esau in control for a certain time, man. You know, and yes, us being this truth, we see his control coming down, but we have to be wise, man. That's the name of the game, being wise, man. This is Romans 12:19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourself, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay it, saith the Lord, man. And so all the things that we're going through, the Lord is going to repay it, man. You know, vengeance with the Lord, man. And like I was speaking about earlier about these different groups, whether it be the Black Panthers, you know, whether it be the Brown movement, you know, these different movements that was coming around in the 60s and 70s, you know, go back to during slavery, Demarc Vessier and these different guys that were starting these slave uprisings and stuff like that on the boats and stuff, man. You know, yeah, that was a little ripple effect and that happened, but at the same time, we were still jacked up, you know, because we were still under these curses, man. And the Lord gonna uplift the curses when it's time, man. And we see the time is coming down the drain, but at the same time, you just got to be wise, man. You know, wait for the Lord, man. You know, vengeance is of the Lord, man. You know. So with that being said, I'm just edifying, man. Yeah, the brother, you know, he was hot. You know, he was upset. But at the same, you know, we're all upset, you know. But yeah, with that being said, I was edifying. Shalom, Akim.